The number 9 door has closed. Hope you weren't an idiot and ran back in.
Ooh.
Oh,
This ends the Nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible.
Oh, I should have thought twice.
oh crap!
Please enjoy your tsundere robot girlfriend.
Thank you.
Finally, just the two of us.
What's this knife in my back?
Wait.
Oh wait, sorry, yandere robot girlfriend.
Ooh.
Oh! I had no regrets. In fact, with Fi and Quark's successful escape, I felt a profound sense of relief. One of my objectives had been achieved, and a difficult choice had been made. My mind felt clear and focused, more so than it had in a long time. All right, time to go. Luna's waiting.
But where?
I know where.
No, but where?
Oh, I know where too.
The garden. Ah!
Luna. I knew you'd be here.
Foolish boy.
What?
This will be your demise.
No.
You knew?
Oh, right. We haven't talked here in this one, huh?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in this whole facility with anything green. I kind of feel silly for saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation.
Ooh.
Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy.
Feel.
Shut
I-
up.
Because she's a
I'm not
robot.
I'm not sure what you meant just now, but no, only her legs are cybernetic.
I could work with that.
Are you talking about something that happened in another history?
What?
I know what you can do. Someone told me about it once. They said that the world was gonna roll me, but
Oh.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, they
I'm
were
so
right.
sorry.
They said that you have the ability to transport your consciousness through time.
Who told you that?
A bird.
Little birdie told me.
Luna looked down at the music box around her neck. Carefully and delicately, she twisted the dial on the bottom. Oh no, I'm gonna cry.
Do, 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 do.
Luna.
No, it's Flintstones. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
Wow, Luna, this sucks.
I really
Yep.
wish I didn't come back.
This is the worst timeline. You have to listen to high quality rips with me for the rest of eternity. Stigma. Aren't you here to ask me something? Why I killed them, perhaps?
Well, actually, I already know you didn't do it.
Oh? Why do you think I didn't do it? I'd like to know your reasoning before I kill you. Wait a minute.
All right. I nodded and took a moment to compose my thoughts. There was only the one. Might as well start with the old woman. There's no point beating around the bush, I suppose. Dio killed her.
Why do you think so?
Her left arm had blood spatter all the way up to the elbow.
And he told us in that one timeline.
But shush.
Okay.
Except for a stripe on the wrist that was perfectly clean. What could have caused that? My guess is a bracelet. It got covered with blood and kept her wrist clean. Obviously, none of our bracelets had blood spatter on them, but Dio's bracelet reacted to the luminol. That meant Dio's bracelet had to have come from the old woman.
Is that your proof? That's why you think Dio killed her?
No, that's only enough to suspect him. After all, he could have just taken the bracelet after someone else killed her.
Then why are you so sure?
Oh, there you go.
Because he confessed, yeah.
What?
After his bracelet reacted to luminol, I confronted him.
Alright, fine. You caught me. I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
He swore?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
That's
Yeah.
so unlike him. Wait, when did that happen?
In a different timeline.
Isn't that obvious? I mean, against the rules?
No. What rules?
You do.
Thanks. I hope you're not going to try and bring up Knox's 10 Commandments, forehead. Does it really matter if it's against the rules or fair? The truth is the truth. Let's say that Incident P happens, and after that the timeline splits into Timeline A and Timeline B.
It's funny that it's P.
I don't think it's unfair to base a theory in Timeline A on information I found in Timeline B. After all, A and B both came from the same place.
P.
If you trace the history of both timelines, you'd end up back at Incident P. Now, if I could change what happened with Incident by visiting Timeline A or P, then yes, it'd be a different story.
A or P?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that'd be unfair per se, but I'd certainly be breaking some pretty big rules. Like, you know, the principle of causality. I'm sure that Dio killed the old woman. By extension, that means you couldn't have killed her. I'm assuming Dio wasn't originally intended to be part of the Nonary game. Somehow, he got in and took the old woman's place. That's how he ended up as Quark's partner. This is just an educated guess, but I have a feeling his plan was to replace one of us. I doubt it mattered which one. I have no idea why he would want to do something like that, and I don't know how he did it either.
Blow them all up.
Oh. But the fact remains that he did. He hid in the warehouse on Flora and waited for someone to come out of one of the ab rooms. That someone turned out to be the old woman. She left Quark asleep in the AB room, ab room, and came out on her own. Somehow, he managed to get close enough to stab her.
Heh.
Oh. He did it near the wall with the graffiti on it. I'm guessing he stabbed her from behind so that he wouldn't get any blood on himself. As soon as she was dead, he wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. No, wait, actually. He probably took the bracelet first. Then he would have needed to wipe the blood off, so he used the handkerchief for that too. Anyway, the point is he got the bracelet and put it on. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the rightmost AB room and its neighbor. He probably didn't expect that they'd move, or he would have put it somewhere else.
Ha!
Yeah. After that, he headed back to the AB room that the woman had left. Quark would have still been fast asleep, so as far as he knew, Dio was there the whole time.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how you're monologuing in my ending and I was monologuing in your ending?
Hey, be quiet.
Anyway,
I'll give you a chance later. This does raise a few other questions, but I'll save those for later. For now, let's move on to the other murders. Well, actually, one of them probably isn't a murder.
what do you mean?
I'm talking about Alice. I'm pretty sure she committed suicide. All of humanity is going to die. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone. There won't be anyone left. I'd rather die here.
She's so happy about hearing all this.
It's pretty weird. She'd been infected with Radical 6. I think that infection caused her to take her own life. She used Dio's knife, which she'd found in the warehouse after the AB removed and exposed it. She took it with her, and then used it to stab herself in the crew quarters. Next are Clover and Tenmyoji. The first question is who put the handcuffs on them? The clue is the message Clover left. 016 Luna!
But actually,
If you think about it though, it doesn't make sense. Clover's left hand was in the handcuffs. That means she would have had to write with her right hand on her right thigh. I feel like it'd be really hard to do that, you know? Why not just use your left thigh?
no.
What if she was flexible?
The thing is, I think she did. When she died, her legs slumped together, and the message got transferred to her right thigh.
Oh no.
Yeah. We just never saw the original because we didn't bother to check the other leg.
Oh.
But a
In other words-
gentleman.
She wasn't trying to write 016.
Oh.
She was trying to write Dio.
Yeah.
No. we just barely didn't look to the left a little bit, so we didn't see it. Okay.
I saw it.
I want to say I explained it the first time we saw it, but that's been a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely remember that. I was like, oh, that's just Dio backwards.
Yeah. With her dying breath, she's trying to tell us the name of her killer with a lowercase d and a capital I.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, she's weird.
I don't know how to spell, so I'll take your word for it.
Now, about Kay and Dio. I think there's a pretty good chance Dio killed Kay.
How do you spell K?
I'll tell you later. Here's how I imagined it happened.
There's a C in there.
Yeah. It's CK. Kay probably sprayed Dio's bracelet with the luminol. We found the bottle in Kay's robe. He wouldn't have seen the reaction immediately, but Dio would have known what was coming. As soon as Kay turned the lights off, it would be clear that Dio had taken the old woman's bracelet. My guess is he decided to take preemptive action. When we found their bodies, the lights in the rec room were on. Maybe Kay turned to switch the light off, and Dio took that opportunity to attack him.
Ooh, that makes 3 today. I'm on a roll.
Wow, I think that's 4.
All right, I'll count it.
Kay was hurt pretty badly, but he didn't die right away. Probably managed to grab the spear and stab Dio.
Ho ho!
Wow.
Your kill streak ends here, noob.
1v1 me. Oh.
Then he died. So that accounts for all 6 bodies. None of them your fault.
All wrong.
Oh no!
I did it.
Shoot, I didn't spray your wrist.
Yeah, fool.
Stupid.
Sigma, I'm glad you don't think I did it, but all of your theories are just, well, a game theory. Thanks for watching.
The worst timeline!
I should have not went back.
All right, now let's listen to some Inspector Gadget.
You're a robot. How do you know so much pop culture?
I have access to the internet in the main computer.
Uh-oh.
No!
Like Alice committing suicide, how can you be sure? Say she was infected with Radical 6. She could have been murdered before her symptoms even began to present themselves. As for Clover and Tenmyoji, I easily could have killed them.
You could have? Easily?
Easily.
Oh.
Like physically and emotionally easy?
Have you seen Tenmyoji?
Like snapping a toothpick.
Oh.
You don't have any proof that Clover's message was mirrored, like you say, or even that it was supposed to refer to Dio. Even if it did, that's not conclusive evidence of his guilt.
Mhm.
The same goes for Kay and Dio. I could have killed them both.
Easily.
Just... Why do you trust me so much? I'm a machine. I'm part of this place. How can you trust a machine?
Got me.
Haha.
That's why I trust you.
This is like the moment in Phoenix Wright where they'd be like, "Oh!"
Dun, 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 dun.
What?
I trust you because you're a robot.
Wow.
Your robotness is just one more reason you can't be the killer. Well, 3 more reasons.
Have you ever heard the 3 laws of robotics?
I get my joke now.
No.
Oh. Well, rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through an action allow a human being to come to harm.
Robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic and repeated dialogue.
Uh-huh. That's right, honey.
Sigma.
You might be a robot, but I'm an NPC. We're meant to be together.
Oh no!
Luna, I have to ask you. Can you tell me, well, everything you know? Your mind is in the central server. You should know everything that's happened here. There was a long pause.
Sorry.
Oh, come on. Luna stood up and walked deeper into the garden. I followed her in silence. Bench. Eventually, we reached the bench.
All right, second base.
Yeah! Luna quietly sat down, and just like last time, I lowered myself down beside her.
There's a quiche under there, but just ignore that.
What? A quiche?
You were right. I didn't kill them. How should I explain? Well, actually, you got most of it right.
That doesn't matter. Tell me everything.
Well, first, yes, Dio did sneak into the facility. He used a large cargo elevator and came into the warehouse on floor A through the number 9 door. Since the game hadn't started yet, anyone could go through it.
That doesn't really sound like sneaking. It sounds more like he just walked in.
Yes, I guess you could say that. He did get in pretty easily.
Like physically or emotionally?
Have you seen
Yeah.
Dio?
Yeah.
But that's because Zero Jr. lured him here.
What do you mean?
Dio wasn't a surprise. Both Zeros knew that he was going to come.
So they brought him here?
In a way,
But why?
because his presence was an important part of Zero's project,
What project?
the No Neri game.
The no nerd game?
I can't go into that right now. We'd be here forever.
We have forever together.
It's true.
Right now, let's just focus on the murders, okay?
Okay.
I'll explain it after the game over.
Thank you.
They always do.
Anyway, Dio found his way in. They made sure he didn't know that he was actually being let in.
So why did he come here?
For funsies.
Yeah.
Oh.
To make sure Zero's project failed. His first step was to pretend to be one of the players. As for how he did that, you had it pretty much right. The old woman was the first one out, and he killed her under the graffiti. He put a bracelet on after he wiped the blood off it with the handkerchief. Then he wrapped a knife up and hid it between the 5th and 6th AB rooms.
5th and 6th.
Counting from the left in their original placement.
In other words, the rightmost room would be the 6th room, and the one next to it would be the 5th?
Right.
I don't get it.
After that, he went back into the 5th room where Quark was sleeping. Then he just waited for Quark to wake up.
But what were you doing while that was happening?
Nothing.
Charging.
I couldn't do anything. My body had been turned off. Zero Jr. had powered me down. My body wasn't activated until after Dio went into the 5th room. I couldn't help her. All I could do was watch while she was murdered. Everything in this place is controlled by Zero Jr. I couldn't try and prevent Dio from getting in either.
Wait, if Zero Jr. controls everything, then he was the one who moved the 6th room with the crane?
Yes. That's right. What a sick little bunny.
This'll be funny.
This will be good for a laugh. Lol. Lamau. I moved the AB room.
Really mess with them.
Zero Jr. moved the room, not me.
Then who moved the old woman?
Me. It took me 10 minutes to get out of my AB room once I was turned back on. I ran over to check on her as soon as I did. Then I carried her back to the room I'd been in.
Why did you do that?
Because I was ordered to.
What?
Dun dun. Dun dun.
Bum bum.
PCM.
It's
Go for
awkward,
it.
but PCM, you should have it, yeah.
Yeah, I should. Luna, listen to me very carefully. As you already know, the final stage of the project begins in 2 hours. This will be the culmination of many years of hard work. We cannot afford failure. Yes, I understand. Then let's make sure. What is your mission? Enter the Nonary game as one of the participants and observe the actions of the other players. Ensure that they do what they are supposed to do and guide them down the correct paths. How many players will there be? Myself and 7 others, ma'am.
Hold on a second.
Will you be participating as well? Yes, our plan dictates that I must. Individual by the name of Dio will be entering this facility presently. He has been led to believe he is doing so undetected. You've been briefed on him already, correct? Yes. He will murder the first person to leave one of the AB rooms and take their place. If a pair is the first one out, he'll probably kill both of them. That's all the information I've been given on him, ma'am. Is there a problem? With all due respect, ma'am, I would like to state that I don't feel right about this. We know someone is going to be killed and we're just going to let it happen. I also have doubts about the use of Radical 6. Are you sure? Infecting all of these people with such a horrible disease?
Oops.
That is none of your concern. Your only concern is to follow your orders. But... Luna, I am giving you an order. I am in command, and you do as I say. You are programmed to do as I say. You know this. Yes. Good. Now I have one final order. Another order, ma'am? Yes. When you leave the AB room, the person Dio has killed will still be there. I would like you to move them. Where? To the room you are about to enter. The 6th AB room. But why? Not your concern. As a participant in the game, you must have as little knowledge of it as possible. That is why I have made sure you are unable to access any classified data. There are things you must not know. In order for this project to succeed, we need you to be as close to a clean slate as possible. There are some things you already know, which, ideally, you would not. Unfortunately, this is unavoidable, so you must refrain from divulging anything you know about the project to the other participants. You must never tell anyone what you know about Dio, or the body, or that you carried it to the 6th AB room. You will have to pretend you know nothing more than the rest of the participants. Is that in order? Yes. Do I make myself clear? Yes. It's really hard, Jumpy. Good memories. After that, I went to the AB room as I'd been told to. As soon as I stepped inside, my body deactivated.
Fell over.
Plays that like Windows XP shutting down.
Do.
But since my brain is in the main computer, I was still awake. So I still saw everything. While I waited, I used the security cameras to see. Sleepy.
Oh.
I used the cameras to see what was going on in the rest of the facility.
And you saw the old woman being murdered?
Were you asleep too?
I'm eating a sandwich.
Okay.
Well, yes.
Just waiting for someone to monologue so I can chomp on this.
Good, tasty sandwich during that monologue.
Yummy.
It was hard.
Say that again.
That's what she told me.
I didn't get it.
What I was seeing made no sense. Several of my higher level processes nearly failed. To think that she would be the first person to come out. I think she knew that Dio was going to kill her. And she'd said when she had one final order for me, I didn't understand what she meant. Like a fool, I told her I didn't approve when I had no idea what she was prepared to do. When she died, whatever I have that passes for a heart felt like it snapped in two.
Because you're a robot.
And then after a reboot, I felt fine.
I just had to clear my cache.
Got that antivirus going.
I swear every site wants you to enable cookies. It's like, what the heck?
I'm gonna get so fat. I think I understand.
How was that sandwich?
I'm not done with it, but it's
Oh.
really spicy, and my
Ooh.
mouth is burning.
Oh, good. Now,
Perfect for voice acting.
Everything you did. You did because you'd been ordered to,
Yes.
and it was the old woman who gave you those orders. Then is she Zero Senior?
No.
What? But if she gave you the orders,
She did, but she wasn't the only person I took orders from.
there was someone else?
Yes.
And that person is Zero Senior?
Yes. They worked together to develop the project she mentioned. So I suppose technically my orders came from both of them. And they were both controlling Zero Jr. too.
Huh.
That's my money! I told you before. Oh,
That's
wait,
Luna.
that's still Luna.
Yeah.
I saw Zero and I got excited. I told you before that Zero Jr. moved the 6th AB room. We're part of the same system, so I can do his voice.
No, that makes
Although
sense.
that's strictly
Oh.
true.
Do you share a brain?
Well, no. Although that's strictly true, he didn't do it of his own free will. They ordered him to do it. I could do the British robot too.
They're all connected.
He was following orders just like me.
Oh yeah, so by the way, you remember how Akane was like they had the whole rabbit thing when she was a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
And Zero Jr.
goodness.
is a rabbit. And the
Holy
rabbit
smokes.
jumps over the moon like Luna.
What?
Or the rabbit in the moon? I don't know. It's a thing.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
But why?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. Maybe they did it so that people wouldn't suspect me.
If they didn't want people to suspect you, why have you moved the body in the first place? Eventually, we'd figure out that the rooms had been moved and that she was in your room.
And maybe they wanted the opposite.
You mean?
Maybe they wanted you to suspect me.
That doesn't make sense either. If they wanted people to suspect you, why move the room?
You're right. Then maybe they only wanted certain people to be suspicious of me.
You mean like Alice?
Yes. Perhaps they wanted Alice to find the handkerchief and the knife. That would explain why they moved the room.
So they somehow knew Dia would hide the knife there.
Yes. I think so.
They just knew.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew, okay?
But how could they know that? Yeah.
You gotta play the first game to find out.
Well, whatever the reasons were, Alice did notice that the room was moved. Which meant that Clover also figured it out. And just like you said, Alice used the knife to take her life. Clover didn't realize that though, or perhaps she didn't want to. In any event, she decided that I must have killed Alice to keep her quiet. So she confronted me. Remember this?
No?
Good. It was right after the second round of the AB game. Using Phi's timetable, that would be 0 hours, 0 minutes.
Oh, wait. You were listening to us in the security office?
I'm a creep.
Have you been listening to a word I said this whole time? I'm with the whole computer in the entire place.
That's
You
fair.
what?
I haven't been
Yeah,
listening. I was asleep eating a sandwich.
That's really great, Lulu.
Please have a sandwich, Sigma. You look so pale.
Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
That wasn't all I was listening to, though. I know everything that happened in the facility after my body collapsed.
You were watching through the security cameras.
Yes, I was. I could see and hear everything. You and
Uh,
Clover are butt buddies.
Oh, I'm so
That's
embarrassed.
sacred.
Anyway, we're at 0 hours, 0 minutes. I was in the hallway on floor A when Clover found me and took me to room 2 in the crew quarters. We entered at about 0 hours, 1 minute.
Oh, now I remember this.
She
Oh,
was very forceful.
Move it!
I know. Oh, wait. I know you killed Alice!
Yay.
Tell me the truth and I'll let you live. Now fess up! I'm only gonna give you one chance. If you lie or try and play dumb or something, I'll kill you right in front of her.
Hot.
That's kinky. I told her the truth, of course. I explained that I hadn't killed Alice. That she'd been infected with Radical 6 and it had caused her to kill herself. Clover was never gonna believe that, though. We argued about it for nearly 9 minutes. 9 hours, 9 minutes, and 9 seconds.
Whoa.
It wasn't just Alice she asked me about. She asked me about the murder of the old woman and about the AB room being moved. She wasn't very nice about it. She called me a duty head. But I couldn't answer any of her questions.
Because of your orders?
Yes. Then at about 0 hours, 10 minutes, she must have run out of patience. She stuck her hand in her pocket and started moving toward me. She backed me up against a wall, and pulled her hand out of her pocket. She was holding the injection gun. No, give me that, it's mine. No, it's mine! I tried to
Wow.
take it away from her. I even screamed for help. Help!
But
Why
no
didn't
one could
anyone hear
hear.
you?
And no one came.
Oh,
She refused to let it go, of course. While we were fighting over it, I shot her dead.
Lamau.
Oh wait, no, she shot me.
oh, hold on a minute. The trigger got pulled in the fight. I get that part. What I don't understand is why it did anything to you.
You mean because I'm a golem?
I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
One of my orders was always to act like I was one of the players, a human. She's just like lying there. I'm dead. Any human injected with that amount of turbo cocaine would die.
Oh, that's why you, died. To keep up the facade that you were human?
No,
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
I collapsed because Zero Jr. turned off the power to my body again. He probably felt he had to. Maintaining the illusion that I was human was probably in his orders too. So to make it look like I had died, he turned the power off. Whatever the case, it was an accident. I don't think Clover ever intended to actually kill me. She only took the injection gun to try and threaten me,
But how can you be so sure?
because Clover's a robot.
What? Not my butt, buddy.
That'd be a plot twist, huh?
All right.
Yeah.
When I collapsed, she looked terrified. She checked for my pulse and listened to see if I was breathing. She also shook my body and called out to me several times. If she'd meant to kill me, why do all that? After a few moments, she ran off to the infirmary to get the AED.
You mean the defibrillator?
Yes, the defibrillator.
Yeah. That uses an electric shock to restart the heart, right?
Correct.
But it would actually kill me.
Oh, that's awkward. So that was why she left.
Yes. That's me?
I think go
Question
ahead. Yeah, you're monologuing.
At 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds, Clover left the cabin in the crew quarters. She ran off toward the infirmary. On the way, she bumped into Dio.
Dio.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess she just saw him, really. They didn't talk, she just ran past.
And he just watched her go by.
Yes. I imagine he was curious, of course. He probably wondered what she was doing, but he chose not to go after her. He had something else to do.
Oh, time to kill that Luna. Ah, I'm too late. She already did it.
Who took my kill?
Oh man, my KD ratio is off now.
At 0 hours 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. He seemed pretty surprised to find my body.
Yeah, I bet.
It didn't take him long to get over it, though. Haha.
One long step, there we are.
Wow. Wouldn't imagine it would. What did he do then?
Just eating right into the microphone. Good.
I'm trying to mute it.
He'd gone there for 2 reasons. One was to get Alice's bracelet, which was a blue solo.
Right. Without it, Dio and Kay, the yellow pair, wouldn't be able to get through the secondary door. Right?
Yeah. But he couldn't find it.
Of course. Fi had already taken it by then.
Yes, but there was something else he wanted to do too.
Hehehe.
He was there to take the knife.
What knife? I don't see a knife.
It's
Shut
my
up,
hair.
I'm telling the story.
Oh, okay.
You're dead anyway. Removing it was gruesome.
Why did he want the knife? Was it because he'd used it to kill the old woman?
No, I don't think so.
Then what do you think?
I don't. Therefore,
Oh.
I am not.
Oh, huh.
It was all a dream. I think he didn't want anyone to see the engraving on the knife's blade. That's why he hid it so well after he killed the old woman.
Why wouldn't he want anyone to see that?
That doesn't make any sense.
Do you remember what it said? There was a word engraved on the blade.
Myrmidons?
Yes.
They have their own merchandising business.
Man. What does Myrmidons mean?
It means gullible.
I believe it.
It's the name of the organization he belongs to.
What is it, like a club or something?
Yeah, it's like a murder club.
Oh.
Oh, fun.
I don't think so.
Well, what is it then?
I don't really know.
No idea?
I'm afraid not.
Oh.
For more information, consult another timeline.
Okay.
Wait,
Please-
wasn't he there to try and stop whatever Zero was doing?
Please check the closed instruction booklet.
I threw mine away.
Well, looks like you're out of luck then.
No.
Yeah, it's...
Then. Wouldn't that mean that he's on our side?
I don't know about that. He's killed 4 people. I'm not really sure he's on anyone's side.
Yeah.
No, I would do that too. I mean, you got a point. You've got a point.
Huh?
Darn it, forget what I said. This is ridiculous. I guess this any of my enemies is my friend, huh? No, I guess not.
Guess
It's just like staring at him like he's stupid.
Uh,
May I continue?
No, just one more thing. Oh, yeah, keep going.
After he took the knife, Dio rifled through what few belongings Alice had. Oh, never mind. That is you reading that.
Luna said he didn't seem to be looking for anything in particular.
Yeah.
He was probably just checking to see if she had anything useful. That was where he found the key to Kay's suit. He didn't seem to have any particular reason for taking it. At least, as far as Luna could tell. Excuse me. At 0 hours, 13 minutes, Dio left the room.
Ate a sandwich.
He heard Kay eating a sandwich, while opening the cyan door and ran out.
How did he do that with his helmet?
Not Alice's sandwich. It was there for when she woke up.
Oh, Alice! He's just mashing a sandwich into the armored helmet.
Yeah.
When he left, he was heading toward the infirmary. My guess is that he was going after Clover. He found her with the AED. She was probably planning to just ignore him and head back, but Dio didn't let her.
Hey, wait! Just what do you plan to do with that thing?
Make cookies?
Uh-huh. Thinking about making cookies, huh? And why would you want to do that?
For group morale.
You were the one who killed her, weren't you?
How does he know?
I could read this. When Clover tried to push past Dio, Luna said true. They began to fight.
It's always you.
I'm all done with my sandwich, for what that's worth.
The fuck do you think you're doing?
Dio pulled a knife out of his pocket and pointed it at Clover's throat.
Tickle, tickle.
That was when he showed up.
That does not tickle.
Dio, what the heck are you doing? None of your goddamn business. Stay out of this, you senile old shit. Wait a second, it's all connected.
Everyone's senile and old in his mind.
It's true.
He's like a clone. I'm like 2 years old.
It's true, actually.
You son of a gun.
He let out a yell and leapt toward Dio.
Kia!
The younger man dodged him easily and lashed out with the knife.
Old and senile.
Tenuchi caught Dio's hand with a grunt.
Nani?
For a moment, the two men struggled. Then, as the knife edged closer, he wrapped his other hand around the blade and tried to force it away.
It's gross. It's always on our screen.
Got ketchup all over.
Oh.
But Dio was a much younger and stronger man, and the wound Tenmyoji gave himself with the knife didn't do him any favors.
And the first member of the Dio crew.
I don't get you sometimes. He put up a valiant fight, but with a roar, Dio threw him off.
Rawr.
And Tenmyoji collapsed to the floor.
Really? That was it?
Pants.
What are you going to do, Smiles?
Let's see. How about this?
Ah! He took my cookies! No!
Sandwich and cookies. What a great day. How cute. You two really look great together, you know?
What are you gonna do to us?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna handcuff you to a sink. Actually, I already have.
Oh no, he has! I just realized!
Oh my gosh!
Are you gonna beat us to death or something?
No, nothing so tasteless.
What are you gonna do then?
He's just dead.
How'd you like to make a bet?
Oh, I'm good at bets!
Yeah, I bet you are. You've got 20-some more minutes until the primary what doors open. So I'd say you've got 25 minutes until they close, give or take. If somebody happens to come by here before the doors close, then you might live. But if nobody finds you, well...
We'll be penalized.
Exactly. So I suggest you start screaming for help. Now. Unfortunately for you, just about all the rooms in this place are behind at least 2 nice, thick doors. So unless they're pretty close, nobody's gonna hear you scream. Well, I'm off to the floor bewares, okay? Enjoy your last 25 minutes. Later, Gator. Da 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 da.
He sang that song for the whole 25 minutes,
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
and no one came.
They couldn't hear him because of the thick doors.
Of course, by then, there were only 3 other people who could have come apart from Dio.
You mean me, Phi, and K, right?
Phi K and I.
Yes. You were in the crew quarters at this point.
Yeah. Kay had told us about you. We'd also noticed that the knife in Alice's chest had been removed. If only we'd known what was happening in the infirmary.
Unfortunately for Clover and Tenmyoji, their time had come. Once the primary white door closed, both of their bracelets injected them with Soporil.
The anesthetic, right?
No, the soup.
Oh,
Yo, the soup flavors?
really bad at this quiz.
Yes. Almost immediately, they started to feel sleepy. I think that's when Clover realized she was definitely going to die. That was when she decided to leave her message. Just as you said, she wrote on her left eye and right hand.
And the word she wrote was Dio.
Yes.
Or was it your number and you're faking it?
Yes.
Looks like just this once, thighs did not save lives.
Oh.
As for what happened in the rec room, well, I guess I don't really need to tell you. Your theory was essentially correct. What you said was what happened.
What happened?
I forgot what I said. So Kay sprayed Dio's bracelet with aluminum, and while his back was turned, Dio attacked him with the axe. Not again! Dio mortally wounded him, but didn't kill him, so Kay turned around and stabbed Dio with the spear. Wait, don't do it. No, no, no.
See you in hell.
Oh, here you are. And I guess that's when we found them.
Yes.
When did Kay get the aluminum?
After they went through the white door, Dio and Kay found themselves in the director's office. When they were done there, they headed back to floor A to look for everyone else. They went to the crew quarters first, then to the infirmary. Of course, they found Clover and Tenmyoji's bodies there. Dio expected to find them, of course, but he pretended to be shocked. Anyway, Kay checked them over for anything useful.
And that was when he found the luminol.
Right. And presumably the note on Clover's thigh.
Nah.
Because
016? That doesn't make any sense.
that's everything that happened. Wow, got him, Dabs!
Oh.
It's gonna sound really weird out of context.
Well,
Do you have any questions?
What do you think?
No? Good.
Does a bear poop in the woods?
That's a good question. Let me start by explaining bears.
Thank you. Alright, well, the first thing is Quark's bracelet. Why was it in the infirmary?
And Miyoji had it. Then when Dio attacked him, it fell out of his pocket.
But why did Tenmyoji have Quark's bracelet?
I told him where it was.
When?
Do you remember when you were in the rec room with Fi and Tenmyoji?
No. Yeah, when he sprayed us with the luminol, right? Sure, I remember that.
Right after then. When he left the rec room, he went toward the green door to look for Quark. I ran into him at the end of the hallway where the 3 doors and the switch are. That was when I told him.
You're alive?
Yep, it's scary.
Oh.
Look, Tenmyoji. The center door is unlocked. He took off through it without another word.
That was the treatment room, right?
Yes.
Where Quark was sleeping?
Right.
Oh,
It only took him a moment. As soon as he saw Quark, he ran to his pod and started crying.
out of relief, right? Out of relief, right?
I was hoping you'd reference that.
Yes. The display on the pod showed Quark's vital signs. It was obvious he was alive the moment you looked at it. Next to the pod was Quark's bracelet. That was how Tenmyoji got it.
Why was Quark's bracelet off?
I took it off.
How?
Chopped his arm off, put it back real fast.
Oh, like a
This
magician.
might sound crazy, but he's got cybernetic arms. Everyone competing in the Nonary games has them, except for Dio.
What?
I mean, aluminum foil.
What? You mean the stuff from the crew quarters?
No, I mean his arms are made of aluminum foil.
Oh, jeez, Luna.
Explains a lot.
Oh, you found it? Did you know that aluminum foil has electromagnetic shielding properties?
What?
Hey, dialogue! Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses. Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching.
Wait, so you're telling me the aluminum foil can block the electromagnetic the waves your heart sends out?
Yes, it can block the electromagnetic.
Wow.
All you have to do is wrap it around your blah blah.
And the bracelet thinks your heart has stopped.
Yes.
Oh. Holy dooble. It was that easy all along.
My horniness could have saved us all.
Ah.
Anyway, I used some aluminum foil to get Quark's bracelet off. Then I put it next to the pod.
Wait. Why was Quark in the pod to begin with?
Oh, that's easy. I put him there.
When did you do that?
Remember when we were first looking for Quark? I found him unconscious near the entrance to the Gollum Bay.
So you carried him to the treatment pod?
Yes.
Were you the one who unlocked the treatment center too?
No. I was not. I do not have the authority to operate any of this facility's machinery.
So it was Zero Jr.
Wait, what about the Atom?
What about it?
What about it?
If she's not authorized to... Never mind.
I can interface with it like a human.
Okay, fine.
That's right.
That's right.
He reactivated your body too, right? Man, I don't get any of this. Start from the beginning.
Okay.
Okay.
Why the heck'em did he do that? I guess it wasn't really him that did it, huh? He was just doing what Zero Senior and the old lady told him to do. Everything leads back to them, huh? Of course it does. So, are you gonna tell me?
Tell you what.
Do you accept my check? Isn't that obvious?
No.
Oh no! Sigma!
Tell me what this project is. Everything that happens in here has something to do with it. So why were we brought here?
Play the no-nary game.
Why were we supposed to play the nonary game?
That was part of the project.
Why did Alice kill herself?
Because she was infected with Radical 6.
How did she get infected?
Zero Senior and the old woman did that.
Why?
It was a necessary evil. It had to happen for the project to succeed.
What would have happened if Alice hadn't committed suicide?
Clover wouldn't have suspected me, and she wouldn't have accidentally, killed me.
Then what?
I wouldn't have collapsed, and Dio wouldn't have found my body. That would have meant a confrontation in the infirmary never took place.
In other words, you're saying Clover and Tenmyoji died for this project.
Yes.
Well, actually, it's the turbo cocaine that killed them. But they were only injected with it because of their bracelets, and they were only wearing those bracelets because of the no-nary game. If the no-nary game was part of the project, that's one more way it killed them.
I guess. If you want to look at it that way.
Now, what about Kay and Dio? Why would they kill each other?
Because Dio killed the old woman. He was worried about getting caught, so he tried to kill Kay before he could find out the truth.
Then if Dio hadn't killed the old lady, what happened in the rec room would never have taken place, right?
Yes.
So, let me ask you this. Why did Dio kill her?
So that he could pose as one of the participants.
And why did he do that?
To disrupt the project.
Then why did she let him kill her?
The same reason they did all of this. It was a necessary evil. The project couldn't be allowed to fail.
Sure, okay.
I don't get it!
Nah, you had to be big brain or something. I don't know.
No, you gotta think about it like somebody who can see the future.
I guess I could do that.
I guess I'll try.
6 people died here. 4 of them were murdered, one way or another by Dio.
Yeah.
At first that makes it look like Dio's the reason they all died. But that's not true, is it? All of them, all 6 of them, they all died for this project. That means that the murderer, or I guess I should say murderers, were the old lady and Zero Sr., right?
Yeah.
Please, Luna, tell me. What is this project about? Who is the old woman? Who is Zero?
Sigma.
Is this place gonna blow up before we get answers?
That would be hilarious.
Well, I remember this scene is all I'm going to tell you.
Wait.
Would you hug me?
Hug me.
Huh? What?
Shouldn't we get dinner first or something?
Instead of answering, Luna wrapped her arms around me and buried her face in my chest.
And it's 2D again! Woohoo!
Look at my awful chest.
Bad. It does look like it.
What are you talking about?
Oh. Looks 2D.
It kind of looks like 3D models with like a outline effect.
Yeah, that's true.
It is pretty subtle. Who knows?
Maybe I'm just crazy and it's 2D drawn.
It's kind of both, yeah.
I but put my face right on this silhouette of a naked lady.
I like that. My own arms hovered in the air, confused about where they should go. I swallowed hard and tried to rein in my heartbeat, which had suddenly doubled.
Oh yeah, these abs. Ooh.
I was about to speak when I felt something warm on my chest. Was Luna crying?
It feels nice.
Her voice shook as she spoke.
Uh-oh, she's malfunctioning.
I lowered one hand to her head and began to gently stroke her hair.
Activating
Yeah.
murder protocol.
Ah!
Yeah,
not so hard, Sigma, please.
I'm so fucked up.
Ow.
There you go. Hey, Luna. What the heck is going on?
Please don't reference that. I'm sorry. My abdomen is usually held in place by muscle fiber. But after Clover gave me the turbo cocaine,
Okay. I get it.
does it scare you? This is what I really look like. I'm a golem. Just a machine. A jumble of metal and plastic that pretends to be real.
I wrapped my arms around Luna and hugged her as tight as I could.
Dude, what?
You believed in me this whole time,
Yeah,
even though I look like this.
of course. I trust you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I wish I could stay here forever.
Well, I don't have to wish for that. I'm kind of stuck.
Yes.
All according to plan.
This timeline was just for me.
Aw, dang it.
You feel so nice. But I think my time is up.
What?
I've done things I really shouldn't have. Do you remember what you asked me earlier? About if Zero Jr. had reactivated my body? Remember? The truth is, he didn't. I did. I went to the part of the core that controls Zero Jr. and I hacked it.
What?
It was Lee. I hacked the mainframe.
Oh, damn.
Yes. That was the first thing. The second. Do you know what the second one was? If I had really wanted to, I could have saved Clover and Tenmyoji. Then Kay and Dio probably wouldn't have killed each other. That's not all. I could have stopped Alice from killing herself, and I could have even saved the old woman at the very beginning. In other words, I had the ability to disobey my orders. But I didn't. That's the second thing. I broke the first law. I was scared. I was afraid to die. Obviously, hacking the core and taking control of Zero Junior systems is very, very bad.
Bad robot.
Golems who don't follow orders can become dangerous, so we're terminated if we disobey. You lose access to your body, of course. But everything that's stored in the core, your memories, your consciousness, is deleted.
What? Wait, are you saying...
Yes. Very soon now, I'll be gone. Zero Jr. is probably recovering himself right now. Once he's done, I doubt I'll be around much longer.
What? Why?
I watched 6 people die and did nothing. I deserve this.
No. No, you don't. Even if you had done something, you would have been killed anyway. You can't blame yourself. You did what you could. You're not wrong. This game is what's wrong. Forcing you to watch your friends die is what's wrong.
Oh, Sigma. Thank you. I I'm really glad I met you.
Wait a second.
Luna! Luna! It's going to be okay. I'm not gonna let them do this. You're gonna be fine, I promise. Just please don't.
Sorry, my time's up. At least I get to die in your arms.
Luna!
Doo-doo.
Those beefy, muscly arms. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Excuse you.
Sorry.
Sigma. Sigma balls. I got him.
Doo-doo. Just a
And that was the
disconnected.
last straw. That was when Zero deleted her.
And goodbye. Doctor.
Doctor?
Dr. Eggman.
Goodbye, Doctor.
You guys just can't let a scene play out.
No, we gotta ruin it.
No, I'm sorry.
If you're too emotional, you might get invested. Yeesh.
Hey, I think we did a pretty good job with the ending of the first Zero escape.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
And only that.
Yeah.
But she couldn't answer. I squeezed my eyes shut and held her, unable to bear the thought of letting any more of her slip away.
That was a good ending.
With one last quiet chime, the music box wound down. I was left with nothing but silence and the cold pool of tears over my heart.
No more high quality rips.
Oh, she got demonetized. Oh no.
Anyway, yeah, that's Luna's ending.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't want to spoil it. I see now.
Yeah, I couldn't let you see that game over and say, "Oh, this is Luna's path, by the way."
And here I thought Sigma would be the robot.
That's what was so fun, is you guys didn't know.
You and your knowing things already. You're awful.
But yeah, it's good. I like the music. It's like, oh, yeah.
Cute, unsettling, and now we know a little more. Kind of, not really, actually.
Well, now we know that Luna's always watching.
Always watching.
Luna knows what's up.
And she's always leading us to something. Silly robot.
Tricks are for kids.
Tricks are for kids. So if we chose Betray, I wonder what would happen.
Yeah, I would want to see that.
I'm
It
not
feels
sure.
like the same thing would happen because she would stay behind either way. And we would
Yeah.
have more than 9 BP, so we could leave.
I don't
It's
remember
true.
what happens. You might just leave and it's uneventful. I don't know.
But
But there you
Oh,
go,
yeah.
by the way.
Like,
It's-
Sigma's like, oh, she trusted me and I screwed up. Well, bye.
I guess.
yeah, let's leave Quark behind too. Who cares?
Yeah.
The thing is, like, yeah, you get Luna's ending after every time you paired with her, you allied with her.
Oh yeah.
And you get
Yeah, that makes
Dio's
sense.
ending if the very first time you pair with her, you betray her. So, you know,
Makes sense.
That's pretty good.
moral opposites there.
It's poetic.
It's pathetic.
Pathetic. There you go. Now you're speaking my language, kid.
I mean, okay, I made a ton of really stupid jokes during the whole thing, but I was actually, like, kind of emotional during that.
It's alright. You know, it's okay to cry.
If you're a wussy,
Go on, cry like a man.
real men don't have any emotions. Yeah.
You really think she's crying on you? She's a robot.
She has no feelings.
That's just her ripping her face on you.
Are you crying in an animated game? Pff, pathetic.
You don't understand. It's really hard.
I really can't let that one go. That's my favorite joke.
It's true, you can't. And I'm on the train of Zero Senior being Snake.
Snake or
Not
Santa?
Snake, Santa.
Yeah,
Cause
that's what I'm thinking.
yeah, and they're like, "Hey, let's do it again" for some reason, and then they did it again for some reason.
For some reason.
For some reason.
Some schmeason.
For some reason, this is gonna be important to saving the
Wait,
world or something
there
stupid.
was 2 decisions.
Yeah, there's an earlier one we could have gotten the game over, and I told you no, because you would know who it was.
Oh, but it said game over, Luna.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I couldn't let you guys see that.
You coy leprechaun, you.
Hoi, hoi, hoi.
I Shimon.
Oi, shawai.
I really don't remember this.
Wait, which is the right decision then to get the game over?
Betray?
We allied to be good. Yeah, so betray is.
Oh,
game
that's
over.
right, because it's Luna and you have to ally all the time.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, we know
See?
she's a robot, so our voice, she could go down to 0 BP and it doesn't matter.
Her emotions are virtue.
Like I care.
Betray that loser.
After all that emotion and heartfelt, we're just like, nah, whatever.
You're not really
Yeah.
upset. You're a robot.
You're programmed to feel that way.
Every time you were saying like, she's the most boring, she's the worst girl, I'm like, yeah, but
I mean, I was just joking because it's funny that like she's the nice one, and so everyone would pick on her.
And
I
I
mean,
go
she does
too
blend
far.
into the background, but you see,
Yeah,
intentionally.
well, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen and watch as you break a girl's heart.
Yeah, I'm used
Her
to it.
robot heart.
Breaker!
Waco in 2.
Yay!
Hooray!
Yay!
Yay!
Oh.
All right, Alice is with us. Hey, wait. Cork has 9. Oh, wait, it's fine.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Da, 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 da. Hi.
Sigma, why?
The sad music.
Give me the
goes.
last number of pi.
You promised.
What's 3 divided by 0?
How could you math at a time like this?
You know, I have basic sensors, so I don't shut down from those, you know?
Darn.
Why won't you say something? At least give me an excuse, an excuse.
Huh?
It's like an excuse online.
Oh.
Say you wanted to protect everybody, or you slipped and hit the wrong button. Anything,
You did slip and hit the wrong button, right? Right.
right?
Just slipped and hit the wrong button. Right.
I don't care if it's a lie. Just say something. I can't trust you anymore, can I? I see. Alright then. You did it so that you could get more points, right?
I wanted to say no, but I couldn't. She was right. I shut my eyes and turned away.
I trusted you. Goodbye.
Doctor.
Nani? Luna's face twisted as she spun away, but not before I saw tears glistening in the corners of her eyes.
Ha, those are fake.
crocodile cheese. My heart sank into my stomach like a lump of lead. I'd lost something very precious.
Your
A
dignity?
good ending.
The good ending.
Oh.
Like they say, trust takes years to build, but only a second to break. If only I could have taken that second back, but that was impossible. Life only moves in one direction, and you only get to make your choices once. Deletes this entire branch of the tree.
Oh crap.
The past is the past, and it stays there.
True ending.
Hello.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Clover yelled after him, but Tenmyoji ignored her and continued toward the magenta door.
Go away.
No!
She glared at his receding back and muttered something under her breath.
Senile old man. Senile old coot.
Something must have happened between them.
I'm breaking up with you.
We were never dating.
Oh, shoot. Tenmyoji, you're going to go look for Quark, right?
Yeah. So?
I want to help.
No thanks.
Really? You mean it?
Nah. Much as I'd like to say that, I need all the help I can get. Think you could give me a hand?
Sigma can give you one.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
Shut up.
Of course. Let's go.
They headed off to the magenta door together without me.
Oh, she moved on quick.
Why does that tune hurt? Let me just play my music box for you.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Now that you've betrayed her trust.
Clover was left standing by herself, brows furrowed and head down, deep in thought. Then suddenly she stood up straight and took off through the cyan door.
Adios!
Oh, amigos.
Muchachos.
Si, signore.
Amigos de la nalga.
¿Qué?
Ah!
That's Spanish for butt money.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I turned and saw that only Phi and Kay were left.
Hello?
Where's Dio?
He went off towards the yellow door while you and Luna were talking.
He just walked out?
Yep, he just walked out. He did check the results before he left.
I bet he wasn't very happy. If Phi had chosen Betray, he'd be sitting pretty with 9 BP right now.
I imagine he would. Fortunately, Phi is much too clever for that. That is why I chose Ally. It was an easy decision.
But if you'd betrayed her, then you'd have been able to get out of here.
Perhaps. But I made a promise to Phi.
A promise, huh?
That's funny.
Were you really sure Kay wouldn't betray you?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot. I didn't really have a choice, though. The only option was to trust him.
And that's so.
Yeah. Don't you think that's important? Trusting someone, I mean.
Wink.
Why are you crying?
Nothing.
Alright, we should go and look for Quark too.
Indeed. Best we split up, wouldn't you say?
We did say.
Oh.
And each one of us left for a different area of the facility. I took the magenta door. After Luna. Phi went to the yellow door. And Kay took the cyan door to kill Clover.
Some unfinished business.
Ooh,
Everybody wants a piece of me.
Bring it.
Nothing in the panty room.
that's a funny joke.
Yeah, Clover liked it.
I lost Clover too.
Anyway, oh look at all that stuff I ate.
Yeah, let me just slam on the table, see if something happens.
Stop
The
it.
boxer's on.
But no matter how hard I looked, Quark was nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Eventually, I decided to head back to the warehouse. Tenmyoji! What's going on? You found Quark?
Wouldn't be here if I hadn't.
Where was he?
Like I'm gonna tell you.
Please? Did I do something wrong?
You broke your promise to Luna. I don't like people who break promises.
No, this isn't your timeline!
It's our timeline now.
There was no rebuttal for that. Well, I'm glad you found him.
Heh. You got some balls saying that, acting like you give a shoot about him.
Is he okay? He looks tired.
He's just sleeping. Seems somebody shot him up with some kind of anesthetic.
Someone? Who?
Heck if I know. And honestly, I don't really care anymore.
Why not?
Quark's safe. Now all I have to do is get him out of here and this'll all be over.
Wait. You make it sound like you can get out right now.
I can. Well, he can.
How?
Didn't you see the results? Quark's BP is...
9?
Nani? Exactly.
So you're gonna have to pull the lever and open the number 9 door?
Yeah. Of course he's gonna need my help to do that.
What about you? You've only got 4 BP. Even if you can get the door open, you'll...
Just have to throw him really far.
Oh,
Free! Now, maybe some of you are thinking... I doubt it. Ha!
That's funny.
You're thinking, ho ho!
I was muted, but I'm offended, by the way.
If my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP to open the door. And I'll just slip through and it's open. Well, that's not gonna happen. You forget about that pun? I don't repeat that one often.
Good.
If you think you can be sneaky, well...
Think I don't know that. It doesn't matter, though. So long as Quark is safe, then I...
My guard was down. Oh, I barely even saw him move. It wasn't until pain exploded in my stomach that I realized Tenmyoji kicked me.
Yeah!
I let out a strange sort of word and collapsed to the floor. Blinking against the pain, I managed to find Tenmyoji again. He'd maneuvered Quark up to the number 9 door. Just stop! Tenmyoji! Moving made me retch. Before I could recover and call out again, he'd done it. Tenmyoji's hand pressed Quark's against the lever, the lever. He looked back at me over his shoulder. Nothing personnel, kid.
It's pronounced lever.
You were close. Sorry. Door's almost open, so it's time I was on my way.
Tenmyoji, don't be an idiot. If you go through there, you'll...
Believe me, I know. But I gotta stay with him as long as I can. Couldn't live with myself if I just tossed him out there unconscious, you know?
Then stay here.
Can't do that.
Why not?
There's a killer here. It's too dangerous. I can't take the risk with Quark's life.
This Nonary game is not very good.
It's a Nonary game with the 8 gym leaders and Professor Oak.
Yay.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
See ya.
Tenmyoji, wait! Don't do this! Tenmyoji!
Dr. Professor Tenmyoji!
Tenmyoji!
I lied.
Welcome back.
Ooh, we get to watch it from this angle. Neat.
Da, 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 da. The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
That was how it ended. Had Tenmyoji died, I guess. Had
Yeah.
Quark escaped? No. I didn't know. I did my hand gently against my aching stumby and stared up at the ceiling. Faint approaching footsteps echoed through the warehouse. One of them was a killer. Whatever. Oh, it's you, Dio. It didn't matter anymore. I was never going to see the outside world again. Perhaps it'd be better if I just let them kill me. Hey, do you have a knife? Here you go. Just do it. I lay back and closed my eyes. None of you guys were here for that. Like, Lamau.
The game is over.
How did you feel just hearing that the game's over?
Lamau.
Funny.
I'm gonna write over all our saves. 5. Oh, we should have waited for 6 seconds.
Oh, make another
6
save.
seconds.
Wait 6 seconds and then save it on save file 5.
Ah, I missed it.
You fool!
I'm sorry. Should have waited. I should have kept track of it. So if we do click on that, yeah, Luna game over. That's spoilers. Does this mean I should look at this?
Take a look at it, yeah.
We already know
Will it
it's
say it?
Fi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant the one on the left.
Oh.
Because that's where our icon is, I guess. That's why I was
Well, Fi
confused.
is literally the only one left, so ha.
Yeah, but I'm guessing this will say Luna then.
Wait, which one?
The one that our person is on.
Yeah, we already looked at that.
I
Silly.
was looking away.
Golly!
I don't pay
You
attention to visual
silly.
novels. I play
I
real games.
noticed. You play mobile games?
I play mobile games.
Oh my gosh.
Like
Now we gotta betray
angry.
Luna and be all cool again.
Hey, it's me. You're worried I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, don't worry.
I'm worried.
Don't.
Sorry.
9,
I can't stop
Eight.
now.
7, 6, 5, 4,
Kill me.
3, 2,
Oh, okay.
1. You know. All right, let's do it. Now, how is this ending gonna end? She's gonna be like, "You did it wrong," and then she snaps her neck.
She's gonna grab Quark and head through the door.
I hacked the
No.
9 door so it doesn't open. Heck yo.
It might be.
Luna! Where's Luna? I leapt out of the door and ran toward the room I thought she'd entered. But she's gone. Where'd she go?
That's odd. Came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
Then there it was. No. She didn't take it?
That doesn't make sense. Why would she show up just when we're about to vote? There was no reason for her to come here if she was just gonna default.
She bravely defaulted.
That's funny.
Thank you.
That is pretty funny. Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Right, the results.
Yeah, let's go have a look. Hello?
Luna super betrayed you and it takes 9 points away.
I hacked the system.
I just see a skull on ours too.
Oh no!
Ally.
Oh.
Yo, 10 points. I don't think we've ever gotten this high.
Feels good.
Pretty baller. Lamau.
good.
Get that high.
Yeah, man.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. You two are high.
Yeah.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points, you heartless jerk.
Oh. Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically. And the other 6 got penalized.
Here's some more AB game rules for you, by the way. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized.
I don't like this voice as much.
No, that's fair. I'm just kind of going for it.
Feels like a store brand, you know?
It's the Walmart. Mickey
Value,
Mouse.
great value band.
Understandable. Have a nice day. In other words, one person out of every colored group of 3 has to vote.
5 of them are dead already, and Quark's bracelet is off.
That means all those penalties are meaningless.
Yeah.
Yeah. We still don't know why Luna showed up, though. There's no reason to come here just to abstain.
I could only guess at her reasons, but I'm sure it was part of some plan.
A plan for what?
Who knows?
You know.
I do. So, what do we do now? Whatever Luna's scheming, we still managed to get 9 BP. Do you want to leave?
No, we can't. We still don't know if Quark is safe. No way am I leaving before we find him.
I agree. I hope you'd say that.
So are you gonna stay?
Heh, of course. Let's get moving.
We're gonna do it again.
Okay.
Yay!
Still no dialogue, though.
Exact same ending.
Woo!
No.
She spun around and headed for the cyan door. I followed on her heels.
Sorry, I keep doing that.
Like
Again,
walking
just
on
like the last time.
Like walking on stilts.
Can't skip this part.
Don't you dare. Never, ever skip.
I'm still dead.
Oh, yeah?
Lamau.
Oh,
Oh, look. There's her brothers and her sisters.
Yep.
That's funny.
You know what the funny thing about my corpse is?
What's that?
Thanks to rigor mortis, it's really hard.
Dad Akane always knows how to make things awkward.
It's my specialty.
Shoot! It's still hard. He's not here either.
This is the last room. Well, the last room we can get into.
And we haven't seen Luna either.
Yep,
How?
don't see her. Yeah.
Where the heck did she go? We were standing there trying to decide what to do next when we heard a familiar voice echo through the facility.
Really hard.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
What?
No, that's not possible.
What's not possible? But she only bit her lip and said nothing. Then all too soon, it was over.
The number 9 door has closed. That was fast, wasn't it?
That was, the fastest 9 seconds we've had yet.
Ah!
Yeah, I mean, it's only 9 seconds. Why would it last a long time?
I don't know.
This ends the Nonary game. Thank you for breaking Luna's heart.
Anytime.
Not really a heart, but
No
You know.
problem.
you made her sad, sort of. Thank
Yeah, I
you
guess
for
I
your
did.
participation. As the game is over, all other doors than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please, enjoy your stay.
What? Just happened? It's all over. It's all over, Ow, isn't it?
Yes?
Yes. We're stuck here forever.
We should go back to Floor A warehouse. I need to know if the door actually opened or not.
With that, she was off. Yeah. With a sigh, I turned to follow. We can't just look at the door and tell if it was opened or not.
True, but the projection should tell us.
What? Luna and Quark escaped?
So it would seem.
Why? How? Almost as if on cue, the screen flickered.
Yay!
There, kids!
No! And Zero Jr. appeared.
We missed you!
Well. Long time no see, Ro.
Never mind, I wish you were gone again.
Who's ready to play a billion nights at zeros?
No.
Remember your old pal Zero?
You!
I'm guessing somebody is hopping for an explanation about what the diddly-o just happened. Because we're such great friends, I've decided to make an exception and descend from on high to give you the 411. Aren't you happy?
No, I'm Pippin.
That'd be a good joke if I read anything.
So what's this explanation you've got?
Let's start with little Quark. He was given an anesthetic that put him to sleep. While he was out, Luna carried him through the other side of the number 9 door.
But how did she open the door?
With Quark's bracelet, you silly bunny.
But I'm not a bunny.
I was still in the infirmary, remember? Luna just hopped over there and picked it up.
So I was right. Quark had 9 BP when the second round ended.
Yup.
But didn't he get penalized after the third round?
Yes, he did. But a penalty carrot take away your points, just your life. The needles popped out and so on, but the points stayed the same.
So Luna took Quark to the door.
And since her bracelet was already off, she wouldn't have suffered the penalty.
No, but it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Oh, right. She's a golem.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, I think my tale is through.
Okay, well, I got some questions for you, buddy.
Ah!
Not it were.
You.
Well, good thing you don't have questions for V. That guy's a jerk.
This isn't the alphabet.
Oh, I get it.
Haha, this is puns. We're doing a wordplay thing.
Questions for the letter U. Oh.
Yeah, questions for you.
Ah! That's good.
You must be feeling pretty good if you're able to joke around like that. I mean, 6 people just died here. It's not really a big deal. That's just how you humans are, after all.
Yeah, I die sometimes.
So long as you make it, nothing else matters. Am I right?
No, you're wrong.
That's not true.
I
Don't screw with us.
It's cool, it's cool. I know you've got to act tough. I mean, you chose betray. That means you don't trust Luna, right? Figures. She's a golem. She might even be a murderer. That's why you were planning to leave her here and bone out, wasn't it?
Excuse me?
I wish you wouldn't say it like that.
Out! You see? It's all about you. Haven't you thought about how sad you've made Luna?
Nope.
What? Nope. What?
Well, looks like my time here's just about all used up.
Wait. I still have questions for...
No, I won't wait. I don't like waiting. I waited once and some half-witted reptile got the better of me because of it.
Haha.
Is that a reference?
I don't know.
The tortoise and the hare?
Ah, yeah.
Thank you.
After that, I learned to make sure to value my time.
The tortoise and the hare.
Oh, good. They did explain the joke.
Yeah!
Alrighty then, I'll see you when I see you. Have a nice trader.
Why would he say that?
Because Luna.
Oh!
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. For a few long moments, Fi and I just stared at the spot on the wall where Zero had disappeared. Where had Quark been? Who had given him an anesthetic? And why? We had no idea who'd killed everyone. Probably
did.
Luna.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Zero Senior's identity, as well as the purpose of the non-area game, remained a mystery.
I bet you Dio was Zero Senior.
Yeah,
check.
me too.
And that's why Luna killed him.
Makes sense.
As for our futures,
Repopulate.
yeah! What are we supposed to do now? I hadn't meant to say the words out loud, but there they were.
The tortoise won because he kept going even when it looked hopeless. I think we should do the same. We've got plenty of time after all. We'll give the dead the closet thing to closest thing to a funeral we can manage.
A closet funeral. Just shove them in there.
Funeral. There we go. And when that's done, we'll start looking.
God
Even
rest
if
their
I'm-
souls. Amen. All right, let's move on.
Even if I never leave this place, I'll figure out why we were here. I swear it.
I looked at the fire in her eyes and nodded. If nothing else, at least we had a purpose.
Porpoise.
Oh, I did
And the
read that wrong.
hair.
Oh!
Porpoise in the hair. What?
Oh, I haven't
Stop
read
it,
that
you
one.
guys.
We're just having fun. Don't worry about it.
It's just a little game over.
Yeah. We'll get money more in the future, Uncle Scrooge.
No.
Actually, we won't.
Huh? You don't know us.
We're
There could,
about
all these
through.
could be like divergent. We don't even know.
There's
Yeah.
just a whole other game past that. It's just a whole nother
Oh,
tree.
this is the first branch, buddy.
Welcome
that-
to Act
it gets-
1.
Yeah, if you get to the end of this, it says end of Act 1, starting Act 2.
The final round turns into like a fighting game where you gotta fight Zero Senior.
Oh shoot!
Oh no.
And I'm the one in control. Guys, we're not beating this then.
Oh.
Gotta do those quarter circles.
What's a quarter?
Because I know these
Yeah.
take a long time. That's probably at least 2 sessions ahead of us right there.
Probably.
At least. Yeah.
You think we'll beat it under 60 hours?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Thank you
okay.
for coming to my TED Talk.
I didn't
We're like
think it's
56,
beating.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think so.
That would
Oh,
mean we'd
wow.
have to beat it in 4 hours, which...
We got to speed read. We got to speed read, guys. It's the only way.
Yep, no jokes, no personality.
Did you
My
say
name's Sigma.
also
I like Luna. Anyway,
no more puzzles too, right?
there's one more puzzle.
Oh, okay. And it's
Yeah.
the hardest one. I hope you know Braille.
It really is, though. So F you.
Boy, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.